What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I am a wife, mom, military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out. Now I'm using my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used to try and recruit you. If you're brand new, what's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And if you have been here for a while, hello. I appreciate every comment, every view, every like, all of it. Thank you guys for being here. You can follow me on my social media here. I actually did it right this time, you guys. Yes. I'm excited about this video actually, because so many of you sent this video to me and I am so grateful. I have not watched it. You guys have told me some things and I thought, well, let's hit the record button. Let's react and see what's happening. So I'm sure you saw the thumbnail. I'm going to be reacting to, she is an awakened hun that is at the top of the company. Her name is Megan. I've talked about her on my channel before. We're just going to get into it. Okay, drop your commentary below. Let me know what you think. And for those of you that send me videos, thank you so much for sending the videos. I appreciate you. And let's go.
Hello. What is up? What is happening? Facebook friends, Megan Desart coming to you live from my home in Astoria, Oregon. However, Astoria, Oregon, I will not be going live from Astoria, Oregon as my home. Soon, we are coming up. It's going to happen very fast. We're coming up on our trek across the country to becoming Floridians. So as you're hopping on, say hey. If you are live, drop the word live below. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay. If you're brand new, you've never seen me before, never seen my face, drop the word new below. I love circling back, meeting new friends. Fist bump, welcome to the party. I don't even know if I can see comments. So if you're here, drop me some comments so I can see. Don't see any comments. So what's up? What's up? What's happening? We're going to have a little chitty chat today. Feeling a little feisty. I'm feeling a little petty. What's up, Alexis? Hey, Joanna. I'm feeling a little feisty. This has come up a lot lately. People done lost their minds. They need Jesus or mala beads or prayer. They need something because they be acting crazy, be acting.
Why is she talking like that? That's interesting. So we're acting crazy. If she's talking about us, I'm not sure quite yet. So we're acting crazy. We need Jesus. We need prayers. Interesting. Okay.
Real crazy. Hey, what is up? So, and what is happening in the network marketing space right now with what I'm seeing is a lot of reason why people are scared to join this industry, because there's a whole lot of hate going on. There's a whole lot of craziness going on. Like, so here's what
Megan, you know that that's not accurate. That's just you trying to spin it so the people that are being educated with the information the anti-MLM movement is sharing, that you're just trying to spin it so people will still join. People aren't scared. They're being educated. People are seeing the income disclosure statements. People are seeing, you know, the tactics and all of that stuff coming to light. So they're choosing not to join. Are there still people that are going to join? Yeah, of course. That's the nature of all of this. However, I wonder if the reason, I'm not stating this as fact, you guys let me know what you think, but I'm wondering if the whole reason that she is doing this is because she was prospecting somebody and they said, hey, have you seen these videos? I'm wondering if that's the case. And she's like, well, I'm going to talk about it. People are scared to join because of the hate. Well, it's not hate, it's education. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
what I'll say. If you don't want to join someone's company, if you see a company and it's not for you, the opportunity is not for you, you have your own reasons, not interested in the product, here's the crazy thing. You don't have to join it, right? that's the beautiful thing about like life and the decisions that we make, is that not every company is going to be for every person, right? And if it's not for you, just don't join it. But
What you're leaving out conveniently is the fact that statistics and data are shared consistently by the anti-MLM movement. And that data is really important. And it shows that over 99% of people, according to the FTC, that are in an MLM either lose money or don't make any at all. And so us sharing that coming directly from the FTC, you see where we're coming from here. Like, what you're saying is not, it's not hate. And what you're trying to do here is you're trying to flip the narrative a little bit so that people discount what the movement is saying. And that's unfortunately not going to happen, because we don't hate anybody. We are not a fan of MLMs, and we're definitely going to stand up for people that are losing money, or hopefully prevent people from joining and even being in that situation. All right.
I'm seeing is all kinds of crazy town. People be in people's inbox. Okay, here's another thing I'll say. If you're a friend to someone, okay, if you're a friend and you and your friend joins an opportunity that it's not for you, you're like, nah, not for me. I don't want to join it. It's not my thing. I'm not feeling it. If you continually get into your friend's inbox on a smear campaign, bashing the company, full of lies, misinformation.
Oh my God, Megan. Oh, did you get this strategy from Ray? I'm just curious, because I swear we just saw JJ just did a phenomenal video. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. Talking about the fallacies and stuff. I know that Megan is or used to be a member of Rank Makers. Not sure if she still is. Echo also did a video on her and Ray and Rank Makers. Phenomenal. Anyways, did you get this from Ray? Did you get the strategy? Because what I am hearing you say is that a friend communicating with another friend that they care about and is saying, hey, have you seen this? Maybe it's educational videos that are being shared. Maybe it's income disclosures. Obviously, that's not going to be the case with Awakend, because it's a new company, hasn't even launched to customers yet. However, all of the things, all of the tactics, let me not say things, all of the tactics with changing the name of the product, with the clinical test, singular, of 21 people that were also calorie restricted, amongst other things, is probably what's being called out. But what's interesting to me is that you think that this friend sharing information saying, hey friend, I'm worried about you. I don't want you to get involved in something you're going to lose money. Have you seen the statistics from the FTC? There it is. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? That's a friend caring about another friend. And one of the things that we see often straight out of the BITE model is information control. And so by an MLM leader saying, don't listen to the haters, don't listen to these, this and that, and that's just trying to control information. And in my opinion, it's a very cult-like controlling behavior.
And false information. And in the name of being a good friend, you are not being a good friend. You are being a piece of shit, okay?
Why? Because it's affecting your paycheck, Megan? Wow. So if your friend was going to step into some sort of scam, you wouldn't say something? Would you have the same posture if it wasn't benefiting you directly by this person joining? I'm just curious.
Especially if your friend says, hey, I appreciate if you're like, hey, I'm really scared for you. I'm really worried you're getting into this, and here's what I found. If your friend says, hey, I've done my due diligence. I know the facts. I have the facts. I have court documents, screenshots, whatever. I have the proof. I feel really solid in my decision. I'm really excited. I did my due diligence. Thanks for looking out, but I'm good.
Oh my God, this is 100% coming from one of her team members saying, in my opinion. My friend sent this, but, and she's pissed. She's upset. Oh my God. So she went to YouTube and she probably found the videos that JJ and I have done, bringing awareness and educating people in the tactics of, just awakened amongst other MLM companies, and specifically her tactics of jumping from company to company and bringing team members with her all the way back to Beachbody, Boo, Trinot, and now Awakened. I bet that's what happened.
If you don't see your way out of their inbox at that point and say, you know what, I support you, I'm cheering you on. I just saw these things come up and I wanted to see if like you knew about it. Okay. If you continue to get into their inbox with the bullshit, you are not a friend, you're a hater. Okay. You're a hater disguising yourself as a friend. Okay.
Oh,
and these people.
Let's also, one, that's not a hater. Okay. But two, let's also remember, what is the motivation behind what she's doing and saying? What is the intention? Why is she doing this? Probably because it impacts her paycheck.
Some of these people be losing their mind. They're on a smear campaign. They're on a hate campaign.
No.
They're bashing this company, bashing people that are going to it, bashing the product.
No, all we're doing is putting a magnifying glass on your behavior, along with people in your company, including Danielle Mioli, who's the CSO of the company that came from another company, I should say. All we're doing is putting a magnifying glass and giving educational commentary on it. So if you're going to be upset with somebody, you should be upset with yourself and the behaviors and the claims and the just all of it. This is so fascinating to me.
And then they join the groups. They join the opportunity groups just to like spy or leave troll comments or use the information in there against people for their smear campaign. You literally.
It's not a smear campaign, it's education. And if you're going to, this pause, whoops, sorry. People are in those groups because people are trying to recruit them. They join the groups and they see ridiculous claims. They see the directives that Danielle is giving. They see all of the, just all of the, I don't want to say ick, but I don't know what else to say, where they're trying to rope people into joining this scam. In my opinion, it's a scam. And they're sending it to anti-MLM content creators so that we can educate on them and debunk what's happening. So this is interesting.
Have no life. Like you literally need to like go do some self-reflection, because what are you doing? Like you are literally low vibe. You're lowering your vibe. Like why are you?
Imagine doing ad hominem style attacks, because you have no leg to stand on, because the information we're sharing is coming from you. Whoa.
Do you not have like a business of your own to go build? Like maybe if you weren't like spying in all of these groups and then taking that information towards your smear campaign and your.
Oh, she thinks anti-MLM content creators are in the groups. Is that how you guys are interpreting this too? Let me know. So she thinks so they think that all we do is watch their content. But do they not realize that people send us information? By the way, if you have anything that you would like to send to me, super easy. Screen record, download, whatever. Upload it to your Google Drive. Share it with my email, Erin_Bees@yahoo.com. We appreciate it. No, we don't spend our time watching everybody's content. We live our life. Yeah. In fact, after this, I'm going to have lunch with my hubby, and later I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to hang out, and I might do some reading. I'm looking at my book over there that I'm reading. I'm still working through Cultish. Okay. Don't judge me. I want to read it. So I'm reading it as at my leisure versus, 10 pages a day, like I was when I was in the MLM. Anyways, Let's keep going, shall we?
hate campaign and focused on your own paper and stay in your own lane, your business would probably be doing a whole hell of a lot better than it is. And then we have these same people, some of them actually join and get a spot in the company that they are bashing publicly or in other people's inbox.
Oh yeah, who? That's a bold claim. I'd love to see the sources on that. You're alleging that anti-MLM creators are joining for $50 to hold their spot. I'd love to know who you're referring to.
Literally have spots in the company, and then they're out there talking all this, like, spreading lies.
Oh my God, she's trying so hard, you guys, to discredit what we're saying. The call's coming from inside the house, Megan. Oh my God.
Spreading false information, spreading misinformation, but they have a spot in the company. Like, what? Like, why? Why? If you don't want to be in the company, if you don't want to take the products, if you don't like the opportunity, you can just scroll on by and live your life. You can literally just move on with your life and forget about it.
Is she okay? Because this is, if you see somebody that is going to be scammed or something like that, you just walk on by. You don't say anything. You don't say anything to try and help that person? Huh. Oh, it's because this benefits you, right, Megan?
What is it doing for you? It's literally lowering your vibration, and you're attracting more hate and toxicity and drama into your life. And then these people wonder why they always have drama around them, or why things aren't going so hot in their life or their business. It's because that's what you're attracting. Like, if you want kindness given to you, be a kind person. Right? If you want abundance, if you want to receive, give. If you want to be loved, be loving. It's literally the simplest law of attraction, y'all.
That's an unfortunate pause again. My apologies. You know how else you can be kind? Not scamming people into your MLM, where the majority of people are going to lose money. Also, you know how you can be kind? Being upfront about bridge contracts. You know how you can be kind? Not selling overpriced products, not recruiting a bunch of people bragging about all of the rank ups and stuff that are coming when you're not even open to customers. You're operating as a pyramid scheme right now, just like Elamir was. Well, yeah. Let's keep it going.
But people out there literally have lost their ever loving minds, like trying to tell people what they should and should not do, what they can and cannot do. People acting like it's a damn cult. Like they.
By definition, it is a commercial cult, unfortunately. And pause game. Yikes. My bad. Losing our dang minds. No, what we are doing is we're putting educational information out. People still have free will. Some people will still join. Others will go, I'm glad I watched this video so that I can understand what I'm getting into. Because when you are, what we have seen, let me phrase it this way, what we have seen, what I have experienced, and what I participated in the past, was you only share certain pieces of information. Listen, if you're coachable, if you're teachable, if you go live, if you do this, but the whole picture was not given. So what we are doing is we are providing the whole picture. You're providing the information you want your recruit to see, your recruit lead to see. We're providing the whole picture. People still have free will to do what they want, but we are highlighting the things that you are trying to sweep under the rug or trying to prevent information from getting out about.
Own people. No one owns me, okay? Like, nobody's going to tell me what I can and cannot do on my social media. No one's going to tell me what product I can and cannot promote. If you try to, you're in a cult. If it walks like a cult, it smells like a cult, it probably is a cult.
Did she just say the quiet part out loud? Nobody's trying to control what you're doing on your social media. You're posting publicly. People send that. We react to it. We talk about the tactics and the methods that you're trying to recruit people and or keep people in your downline, which is what I think you're doing here. And it's just showing that the anti-MLM movement is having more of an impact than you really want to let on. But we know that because we get the messages.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. I told you I was feeling salty. I told you I was feeling a little bit petty. But seriously, some of you all have literally lost your ever loving minds. We are independent contractors.
Right.
We don't work for anyone. We work for ourselves, okay? And any
You're a contractor for Awakened, and that's why you get a 1099. You have no control over the products, the pricing, any of that stuff. You just sell a product for the company, hence the name contractor. You're a contracted sales employee, essentially. Not employee, that's not the right word.
anyone has the right to do whatever the hell they want and
Right.
promote whatever company they want, whatever
Sure.
products they want. And if people need to, here's another thing I'm going to rant about since you're
Okay.
here while I have you. So sometimes you don't know if a company is your forever home, a good fit, totally alignment until
Oh, she's defending the move from Tranant. Also, sorry about this unfortunate pause. Yikes. She's defending her move from Tranant to Awakened, in my opinion.
you're in it, until you're like in the thick of it and you're like, oh, okay. Sometimes you got to be in it to see the culture, feel the culture, know the culture, right? See how the comp plan pays out, feel the products, whatever. And so if people get into a company and find out this isn't a good fit and they go somewhere else, like, can we just like say, I cheer you on. I congratulate you.
I mean, are we talking about MLM companies? Or are we talking about people switching jobs? What are we talking about exactly here? Because if we're talking about leaving from one, again, you're leaving out little bits and pieces here. If you're if you're one of the top leaders in an MLM company and you take a bridge contract allegedly to go to a new company and you bring over team members and then start bragging about how many team members you have, how quickly, when the majority of them are coming from allegedly the previous company, that ethically is not okay. If you are having people that are leaving and going to another company and you're excited about it, like, hey, do your thing, whatever, cool, but you're leaving out bits and pieces of this to try and spin it, in my opinion, like you're this super amazing human. And I don't know you, but I know what you're doing, and we see what you're doing, and we see what's happening, and we get the messages, and we see the videos and all of that. So it's like, what are you trying to do here?
wish you well. Like, if I work at Wells Fargo and Chase Bank has a better opportunity for me, they're going to pay me more, they're going to give me more time off, they're going to give me the hours that I want. The people at Chase Bank, or the other way around, the people that I currently work for, guess what? They're not going to do a smear campaign and bash me and block me and unfriend me. They actually throw me a going away party.
You're comparing a traditional job at a bank where people are paid salary or an hourly wage, and if they're in a full-time position get benefits, to an MLM where you are required to work 24/7 and you're required to recruit in order to make more money, because the sale of the product has a very small commission, but when you recruit, typically in MLM companies, you make the most money. These two are apples and oranges. That's a fallacy that you're using here. You can't compare those two.
To go to the new opportunity.
Also, I'm wondering, I don't know if this is where this is coming from. Only she knows that, right? But I'm wondering if this is coming from people within MLM that are saying, oh my God, these people are everybody's joining Awakened, allegedly. And it's from the previous companies that she's a part of. And what I've heard is that people are speaking out, some of those which are in Elamir, some of those which are in other companies. It's fascinating to me. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think that that's why she's saying this? Defending going to another company? Is she defending her own actions and resigning from Tranant and moving on to Awakened?
right? So why is it different in network marketing? Why does everyone have their damn panties in a bunch? Like, y'all are butthurt over the wrong things. You're focusing on the wrong things. You're majoring in the minors. Why do you care what someone else does with their life? Why? Why do you care? Oh, I'll tell you.
The deflection is real with this one.
Why you care? Because it's affecting your paycheck in some way, shape, or form, right? Y'all preach people over profits until your profits are hurting, and then you're the one that's acting like a crazy person on a
Paging AM psychology. Paging AM psychology. This might be a video for you, my friend.
smear campaign. Bashing companies publicly, bashing people in people's inboxes, in groups, trolling on people's comments. The anti-MLM stuff is crazy too. Like, why? The anti-MLM people in the name of saving people from joining an MLM. People don't need saving. People are adults and they can make their own decisions.
And they make those decisions based off information and education that is put out by people not trying to recruit them.
Last time I checked, once you hit 18, you start making your own decisions for your life. I don't need an anti-MLM campaign to save me from joining an MLM. And like,
nobody's running a campaign. We're sent videos and we react and give educational feedback. Educational feedback? We give information and expose the tactics that you're using, some of which you're doing right now.
why are they doing that? From what I can see, none of them are monetizing on it much. Like, they making a little like 5 cents off their YouTube video or whatever. Like, you're not making money. And
Megan, did you Google that? Did you Google how much people make on YouTube? Is that where you got that information from? Is that where you got that information from? Content creators on YouTube, if they are a monetized channel, do make money. She is trying so hard, you guys. It's sad. She's trying so hard to discredit what the anti-MLM movement is doing. Whether you are somebody that shares information against MLMs on, Instagram or Facebook, or you're a content creator, there are so many people behind this movement. It's crazy. And she's trying so hard to discredit what's being said. But if you really think about it, she's not addressing any of the things that are being brought up. The changing of the name on the study, the fact that only 21 people were studied, the fact that all of them were put on an exercise program, calorie restricted. She's not answering any of these things that the anti-MLM movement is bringing to the surface. All she's doing is a bunch of ad hominem attacks. And at the end of the day, it's because she's upset that this has the potential, or currently is, impacting her income. It's an ad hominem fallacy. It's interesting. Well, and there's other fallacies, obviously, mixed into here, but it's very interesting.
so you're out there making all of these bashing. I've now had, I think, 3 anti-MLM videos made about me from this one particular channel, or 2 channels. They're besties or whatever. And
shout out to my best friend, Julie Joe. I see you, friend. I hope you're having a great day.
And it's like, how pathetic, how cringeworthy is that? Like, why are you spending your life hating people?
We don't hate anybody. I feel very confident that I can speak for Julie Joe and myself. We don't hate anybody. I don't hate you. I don't like what you're doing. I think that it's harming other people. I think there's going to be a lot of people that lose money. I think there's going to be a lot of people that leave your downline and go to the next MLM thing, and your whole tune is going to change when that happens to you. Just like, in my opinion, you've done to other people coming from Trinant over to Awakened. Yeah.
Spent your life loving people and lifting people up, you might be actually achieving something and much further along than where you currently are in the suckville that you're living, making bashing anti-MLM videos. Like,
oh, Megan, you think I live in Suckville? Yeah, no, not accurate.
Why are you doing that with your life? That's a legitimate question. If the anti-MLM people are watching, because they watch my stuff, they share my stuff in the groups, I want you to comment on here. What is your purpose in life? Why?
And why do you want us to comment on your page? No, thank you. I'll react to it on my channel, but I appreciate it. Why do they always think that? They think that we want to debate them, or we come comment on, let's go live together. Come comment on my, no, thank you. I'm just going to expose the tactics coming out of your mouth. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Are you making anti-MLM videos? Please enlighten us, because I want to know, are you making money? Now, if you're making a freaking killing at it, you're like, man, I'm earning like 6 figures a year on my anti-MLM stuff. More power to you. From what I...
Oh, so success is only when you're, in her opinion, is only when you're making 6 figures from it. That's okay. But if you're not making 6 figures, what are you doing with your life? That's very interesting. It's almost like an obsession of doing everything on social media, and you should be getting paid for all of your time. But what's really interesting is that you don't get paid for your time on social media. This is fascinating to me. This is really fascinating. Huh.
see there's no monetization going on.
Really?
So it's my rant for the day.
AdSense shows a little different, Megan, but I appreciate it.
Hey, people be acting crazy. This is why people are scared to join the industry. We need to do better. We need to elevate the industry. We need to cheer people on, uplift people, support people in their decisions of what they feel is best for them and their family.
You know what would be really cool is if MLMers led with the income disclosure statement. What would be really cool is if MLMers trying to recruit people didn't use FOMO as a way, oh, just talk to your spouse later. It's always easier to ask for forgiveness. It would be really cool if the deceptive marketing didn't happen. It would be really cool if all of the information was out in the open instead of all this sneaky stuff that we have to uncover as the anti-MLM movement. It would be really cool if you were like, hey, I'm at the top of my pyramid, so I'm going to make a lot of money, but most people are making this. And it's backed up by that income disclosure statement. Obviously, Awakened is not going to have that. But in your previous companies, let's talk about Trinant. Does Trinant have an income disclosure statement? No, I don't think they do. And haven't they've been open for many years, right? That would be cool. Also, it would be really cool if income disclosure statements were required. And they were standardized. I've talked about this before. It would be really cool if they were standardized and made it very simple to read and people were given the time to look it over. That would be really cool. But that's not what happens. People in MLM typically are putting up content, if you will, with lifestyle claims and income claims. And I have 900 team members in X number of days and this and that. And it's not even open to customers. And there's a lot of deceptive marketing practices in play. So it'd be really cool if those went away. It would be really cool if people were actually honest about what they were doing and how much time they were spending doing it.
Because it's not going to look like yours. It's not your journey. It's not your life. What you do for you and your family is going to be completely different. What I do for me and mine. Okay. So nobody should tell you how to live your life. You should never be in fear of doing something that you want to do because you're scared of what other people think. Last time I checked, those people don't pay your mortgage. Last time I checked other people's opinions, I can't cash at the damn bank. Okay.
You know what's really funny is she was like, why are you spending your time making these bashing MLM videos? Well, it seems like you care a whole lot about what we're doing, but now you're saying, last time I checked, those people don't pay my bills. You're the one that has gone live. And like the mental gymnastics, she must be exhausted.
Okay. So love you guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I have a 1-week update for you that I'm going to post tomorrow on this new product. If you're still looking for information, or maybe you're looking,
we're done with that. I think that this was very interesting. I think the amount of fear mongering, I guess, there was a little bit of fear mongering, ad hominem attacks. There was a little bit of strawman fallacy. you know, comparing apples and oranges, if you will. Yeah, very, very interesting. So Megan, thank you for going live and making it public. And yeah, yikes. What did you guys think? What did y'all think of this video? It was a lot. Don't join an MLM, friends. Don't do that. That's just my opinion. I mean, just like Megan said, you have free will. Of course, you're going to do whatever you want, but at least you are getting the whole story when you are looking up anti-MLM content. By the way, if you are somebody that is in an MLM or thinking about joining an MLM, my best advice to you is to look up on YouTube anti-MLM and then the name of the company. When you do that, it's going to bring up a bunch of creators typically doing videos that are talking about the income disclosure statements and all of those things. I think that's very important to know that the majority of people are going to lose money and not make any at all. So even though that MLMer that's trying to recruit you is saying, hey, you know, you can make this, you can make six figures and whatever they're telling you, educate yourself. If you want to join an MLM, you join an MLM. I was a part of 6 different companies over 13 and a half years. And so I know what it's like. I know what you're being told. I know the amount of work it's going to take, and you're not going to be paid for your time. So it's interesting that MLMers are so obsessed with everything being monetized. It's interesting that their measure of success is just by the money that they make, but they're in the people business. Right? Like that just doesn't make any sense to me. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you love this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell notification on if you would like to get notified when I drop a new video. I typically upload twice a week, although I have a 1 week a month where I push out just a lot of content. So thank you guys again for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.